Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in. This reading is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever else it falls in your chart, and it's good for whenever you find it. We're looking at this picture here, you guys, this picture right here. It says, I know it hurts, but I'm used to it. And I think that that is something that you are getting over, that feeling of complacency through negative feelings, you know, things that are hurting you, things that maybe people have done to you or exposed you to that are not necessarily the most pleasant things. And you're like, oh, but I've been there, done that. Like, you're so strong, Capricorn. You're so strong and so centered in your being, right? That you feel like you can get through these things, so you should. And just because you can doesn't mean that you should. They're absolutely not. Look, old ways don't open new doors. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. And just because you're used to it doesn't mean that it's pleasant or that you should continue going through these things. Absolutely not. I think that you're having epiphany moments. I think you're having wake-up calls where you realize that if you continue on these ways, if you continue to be okay with these things, just because you've got a good heart, because you're strong, because you're not going to let anybody see you get knocked off your center, right? And all of those are noble and good qualities until they get you stuck, until they get you in a place where you're repeating the same cycles over and over, and you know what to expect from those cycles. If you want something new, you've got to do something different. Old ways don't open new doors. Old ways don't open new doors, right? And this is a big deal. Look at you in the center here with your crown on, right? And that is your spirit. And it's interesting too, because it's like that ephemerality of the material and the permanence of the spirit. And I think you are really starting to recognize that and blooming and blossoming and growing, right? It's like a new spring for you, even though it's summertime here, mid to late summer. When I'm recording this in the northern hemisphere, but whatever it is for you in your spirit, it is that time for you to grow and claim your crown, right? Go out there and get it. Use all of those wonderful strong features that you've been keeping yourself balanced with to balance out new things, to try new stuff. I mean, you know what the expectation is of the old way. And I think that you're really starting to open up to the possibility that there is greater, that there is more out there for you. All right. So wear your crown and wear it proud, Cappies. That's right. Ancestors, spirits, guides. Yeah. I'm feeling Saturn. I'm feeling that, restriction of time. And you're like, how much time are you going to give to this? Because how much time do you have, right? Where are you putting your time? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Saturn. Ancestors, spirits, guides. Oh, what messages would you like to give the Capricorns who are watching now and in the future? Hold the connection. You get hold the connection. Number 28, and interesting enough, 2 plus 8 equals 10, which is the 10th house, which is the house that Capricorn rules, right? Oof. The words from Hafiz and then a little synopsis. You are a member of such a royal family. There is nothing you can do to be disowned. The eternal crown that awaits you, thousands have bowed to it thousands of times. Claim your crown. Nothing you could do would make you disowned by the larger family of the cosmos, of your soul family, of your soul tribe. If you're feeling like you have to continue to do these things that you've gotten really used to in order to maintain, Spirit is calling you to expand and to change your vision there, and you will not be rejected. You will be welcomed by your spirit family. If people are averse to your growth, then those are people who need to be left in the smaller version of who you once were, and you continue to move on and expand. Wow, big 444, big messages for you, Cappies. Now I know why it's taken so long for them to come. It says it takes great intention and an even greater will to maintain connection with the invisible. Yet your deepest truth and your greatest self is found right here. Now is the time to seek presence with the eternal. Go about your day, make your plans, face your fears, and indulge your joy, all while the rememberings of your roots and your royal heritage, that ephemeral self of the material, right? The eternal of spirit. And look at the invisible. Look at your spirit here. Wearing that crown, do not lose connection with your spirit. I think the longer that you sit in a place that's you're used to, the further away from yourself and spirit you are becoming. All right. Let's get some tarot. Tarot for, and on the bottom of the deck when I picked it, I just did a bunch of shuffling. It's the Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Wow. Look, Ace of Pentacles, and it was in the reverse on the cut. Let's just see. It's like it, because the fruit isn't being born, if things aren't manifesting, if the only thing that's manifesting is the repercussions you already know are going to be there, then maybe it's time to try something new. Get in touch with your spirit. Ancestors, spirits, guides. There's one. Look. Nine of Wands in the reverse came out. Four of Swords. Listen, I just said don't give up, and now it's saying to let go of that healing state. Let go of that feeling of being stuck. Look, all the cards in the spread came out in the reverse, which means we're going to read them both ways. But the card on the bottom is in the upright. And who is that? What is that right there? That's your soul tribe. That's your friends. That's the coming together with spirit. That's the people who love you, right? The new doors and the new ways. The Pleiades system here. Look up the Pleiades and see what messages come to you from the spirit of the Seven Sisters. Okay, and you got the Seven Sisters with these three here equals the 10. That's the 10 of Cups, right? Your eternal connection to spirit and your soul tribe community. And it's also about, meeting new people here, or coming together with people you care about, that you like rejoining where your spirit lies, right? Four of Swords in the reverse. This is a time of healing in the upright. This is a time of healing, a time of rest, right? It feels like you've been resting and healing for way too long. That's why you've become kind of numb to it hurts, but I'm used to it, right? It's time. This is saying it's time to get up and activate. You've been sitting in this space long enough. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your spirit, but give up on those things. Let go of those things that have made you battle tried and worn, right? Those things that are making you tired, right? That's what this is about. It's about letting go of that battle, right? It's like, why are you holding on to it? Again, go back to the Hafiz. Are you feeling like you might be rejected? Or are you feeling like that the new isn't as reliable and dependable as what you know in the old? Well, open the new doors, right? Open the new doors, because there's like a stuckness here. Because maybe you aren't being honest with yourself, or maybe you need to say no to someone. Put a stop to this. Look, put a stop to this never-ending cycle, right? This is where this is. Now, it's interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting that they all came out in the reverse. In the upright, that would be a big yes, and saying go for it, go for the new, go for the joy. But say yes to the thing. This is saying get up off your butt, stop trying to resurrect something or heal something that is going to continue to work out the way that it's working out, because the answer there is no luck for that. And your tribe is supporting you. Spirit is supporting you. Ancestors, spirit. Let's get some clarifiers. What is this Four of Swords in the reverse for Capricorns about? Could you give us some? Oh, that's too many. That was too many. Can we have? Yeah. I'm hearing stop trying to make that old shoe fit. Listen, there is no success in staying put. That's what this is saying. Six of Wands. Also in the reverse, this is also a mixed deck. Look, King of Pentacles on the bottom and the upright. Hey, yo, that's you, Cappy. If you're a earth sign masculine, the King of Pentacles. If you're an earth sign feminine, this is your counterpart, and this is your masculine aspects of self. In the upright, looking at the direction he's going on that ship and saying, you know what, there is no luck staying here. This horse is not driving. The horse can't go anywhere if you're not taking it someplace. What is the Nine of Wands? This is loud and clear, like loud and clear. Hold that connection to your spirit. What does your spirit really want? Nine of Wands in the reverse here. I'm just going to pause it while the trash truck is coming out, but I want to show you that it's the Three of Swords in reverse, guys. Okay, I just don't want Milo to freak out at the trash man. Three of Swords in the reverse. Listen, you're giving up on the thing. The heartbreak is over. You're no longer putting an effort toward that, right? On the bottom is the Empress in reverse. And I promise you guys, I don't know what's going on with this deck, but look, Seven of Cups. I'm so confused. Everything is in the reverse, but it's not. It's telling you that the old way is not working, right? And it's maybe dragging you backwards. 1122, letting go of that heartbreak, letting go of that feeling of being used to the pain. I feel like saying to you, how dare you get used to the pain? How dare you get used to it? It's meant to transform you. It's meant to grow you. It's meant to light a fire under your ass and make you want to move into the new. 1144. I think that's what Spirit's saying to you. I don't mean to get like that, but that's how I'm like, that's what's coming through here. And I think you're starting to feel that gumption in yourself too. Like, absolutely not. I will not settle for that. I will not do that. No, you won't, Capricorn. You are cardinal Earth. You are 10th house. You are ruled by Saturn. You are one of the strongest signs there, if not the strongest sign there is. Are you going to let that strength be used against you? Absolutely not. You're starting to get frustrated and fed up. And that is where you're getting in touch with your spirit here. You know, where are you putting that foundation? Where are you leading? And you're leading yourself out of that space, the world in reverse, because something there is never going to end. There isn't going to be a conclusion to it. It's always going to continue on in that cycle. Okay, there comes the train. What is the world in the Ace of Swords in reverse, please? What is the world in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, please? Eight of Cups in reverse. You don't, it's not going to let go. It's not going to let go of you. And then it's Six of Cups on the bottom in the reverse. And then look, Five of Cups, splitting the deck so we can see the Magician, gaining your power back. We're going to get to the bottom of the deck in just a second, but we do need to look at this. But very, very, very interesting. It's like this reflection. Like you were looking in the mirror, but you were looking down on water, maybe, right? Eight of Cups. And the reflection is the reverse and it's upside down. And you're starting to really see how this is affecting you and how this is affecting your future. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Because you don't want to emotionally walk away from it. You know what? You don't have to completely emotionally let go of something. But please don't go back to the things. You can hold a seed of love in your heart for something that you let continue on its merry way, and you continue on yours. Right? This is about, nostalgia, things from the past that make you feel good, that remind you of childhood, maybe. Sorry, when I push it that close up, sometimes it gets blurted out. Do you see that? They're loving, they're hugging. They're very familiar with each other. They come from a place of the heart, right? A place where they can relate to one another. This is in the reverse. Okay? Those things no longer make sense to you. It is no longer the heartfelt thing that it once was. They aren't your people. These are your people. The new that's coming through here. All right. I just want you to know that, because this is very, let's say strange, but very telling. There's something to this when they all come up in the reverse. And I promise you, I shuffled the decks. I showed you. It's just the way that it is. It's really this, all these retrogrades that we had. Mercury's just getting out of retrograde now. While I'm doing this reading, there's a lot of looking back at stuff, right? Chiron in the reverse is going back retrograde for a little while here. Hold the connection to spirit. Go back to that. Hold the connection to spirit. You will not be disowned from spirit, from your spirit tribe, from your soul tribe, from your connection, from your purpose. The only way that you're going to disconnect from him is if that you allow yourself to atrophy from your own spirit by staying into that being used to space of that whatever it is for you. All right, ancestors, spirits. There's like too many there. Can we please have a crystal? What crystal is going to help Capricorn through this? Which crystal is going to be the most benefit? Help them manifest. Ooh, you get hematite. That is a protection stone. Do you see that? Hematite is a protection stone, and it's also about polarity. All right. And, are you neutralizing yourself? Your potential by staying in a space. I think that it's time to expand. It says, what is hematite? It's a metallic charcoal that takes its name from the Greek word blood. Like blood, it's full of iron. And like blood, hematite moves the good where you need it and takes the bad away from where you don't. Who needs it? Anyone stagnating or spun out on something like a new crush or a lifelong existential dilemma? Wide variance there, right? Where to put it? Wherever you are when you realize it's time to come back to earth. When to use it? When you feel stuck, when it's that moon time of the month, or when you want to pull energy from the earth below and use it to make big things happen. Oh, align with your wholeness. 1717. We just had the Aquarius full moon. We just had the Lion's Gate portal. We just had all of that. And I think it's really starting to click with you. It's time to get up and get moving. All right. I thank you so much for being here. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. If it resonated with you, please leave a like and a comment and let me know. And thank you so much for coming back and seeing us again next time. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.